Street Champs, come get put on. Today I'm in here with the owners of Kick-Ass Film Fest. You don't like come get put on? David and Jacob. You don't like come get put on?
Founders would be good.
Founders, yeah.
Owners seems a little weird.
Owners.
Are good.
Founders, owners.
Founders.
Founders works.
All that shit. Wait, before we get into anything, you don't like come get put on?
No, I thought it was a genuine intro, but you mentioned it before to us, so when you finally said it, I was like, oh, that's how he's using it.
Yeah. Street Champs, come get put on.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. But anyway, how was your guys' day doing? How's your guys' day going? What are you guys up to?
It's good. We just got back from Pueblo's Best, or now it's called Choice Awards.
Yeah.
I guess they rebranded, but Pueblo's Best Awards. We got nominated for Best Festival, which is cool because we got top three. That's how you got to get invited to the thing, right? And we went against Chili Festival and what was the other one? Stay Fair.
Oh yeah, Stay Fair. Yeah.
You guys win?
No,
Nope.
Chili Fest wins.
Why not? Why didn't you guys win?
The Chili Fest is awesome. I think the fact that we ran against those two pretty big festivals is pretty cool. Pretty cool for me.
We got to go invade the Chili Fest next
So
year.
we've only done
With
this for
Kick-Ass
3
Film
years.
posters.
I only did this 3 times, so it's pretty cool. Good with me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys should have been like, it's rigged.
Never. There's no such thing as rigging.
No.
No such thing as rigged. Anyway, all right. So before we get into all the serious shit, give us a little intro about what is Kick-Ass Film Fest.
We'll tag team it.
All right, let's do it.
So, here, how about you tell them what Kick-Ass Film Fest is as a competition?
Okay.
I'll tell them what it is for spectators.
Gotcha. That sounds
What
good
it
to me.
is.
So, for the 72-hour, obviously people have probably heard about the 48-hour or the 24-hour. I've done majority of those growing up. So, I always wanted to do a festival where we time people and then you get prompts. So, the day of filming, you get use of character, character, a line of dialogue, and a prop. And they have to be included into your script somehow. They don't have to be the main priority, but they have to be in there somehow. Mm-hmm. And then from there, you get a genre, and you get 72 hours to make your film. You submit it. We send it off to the judges. And then we have a live award ceremony where we do cash prizes, softwares.
That's my part.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to make sure we're live.
There you go. I'm backing out.
You got the Applebee's advertisement there? You got hit?
We got Applebee's ads on our
You got
videos.
hit right away because we were talking about how much we love Applebee's.
No
Yeah.
biggie.
No, so...
It's Olive Garden.
No, yeah. So there's the competition aspect of it, of giving filmmakers a prompt that they could use to go make a film, go give them some inspiration to go get with their friends. It doesn't have to be someone that's expert, or anyone could do it. We've had anyone from first ever film to 100th film that participate to go make a film with their friends, and then we get to have a big award ceremony and film premiere, which is super cool because, who gets to make a film and then show it off to a crowd of 300 people from all over the place that get to watch their film. Mm-hmm. And then we do the whole red carpet experience, make them feel Hollywood. And then we give out awards. We try to get as close to the, like the Oscars or whatever as possible. Right?
I mean, our goal is to always have cool statues to make sure they're badass for the filmmaker. And then... Now we turned into a nonprofit, so now our opportunities for sponsorships have opened up big time. Mm-hmm. Because before it was like, well, it isn't a nonprofit or a 501, so we don't want to do the sponsorships. But because of it, now we can do much more. So I want to do a lot more for the filmmakers. I want to do, like, if you win Best Editing, hopefully we can give you a color grading monitor that's like expensive as hell, and that'd be perfect for the editor. So it's like the little things. I think every department deserves an award somehow.
Yeah, or like a master class for actors or something like that. Something cool, But
I'm just gonna tip this way.
Oh yeah, sorry. But like the inspiration for it was because when we were working together, everyone was like doing these little passion projects and stuff, and me and Chavez were kind of like the single man out that weren't working on anything other than our work. So I went up to him and was like, "What are you passionate about? Like, what are we gonna do, bro?" And he's telling me how he's passionate about film. He wants to be a filmmaker. He wants to, hit it big in that space. And I was like, I always wanted to do a film fest, but I never have. And then I was like, fuck it, let's make our own film festival. And he was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I was like, I don't know much about it, so you're going to have to, guide me on that part. So we collaborated. He kind of knew all about the competition side of it. I kind of knew a lot about the marketing and the event part of it. And then there you have it. But he was telling me, and I've experienced it now because I asked him to help me experience it. But a lot of these film festivals, you pay good money to go, and then sometimes there's not even an in-person award experience or ceremony like how we have. That's kind of actually non-typical, especially for a smaller festival. And then when you win, they just give you a certificate and give you the thumbs up. It's like we thought that was kind of bullshit. Like, we should have a huge celebration for the filmmakers and give them something that's tangible or just something cool, something different to where you feel like you won, like you feel like a winner, not just like, oh, hey, you won, bye now, like screw that. So we wanted to change it up a little bit. And I don't know, you could probably talk a little bit better about it, Chavez, but like, are there other film festivals that like,
well, no, it's like the 48, I think last year they finally did a grand prize, but because of the sponsorships. But that's crazy to me because you're paying $150 plus to register your team, and then you only get a certificate, and that's it. Luckily, last year they did $1,000, but you're making all that money. How can you not do a bigger grand prize? That's my biggest thing. So my goal every year is to raise the grand prize as we go. But yeah, I mean, I did the 48. I did the Miami one. I hated it. Just even the way they set up the event and everything, it was just everything was just failing. The audio wasn't working.
Oh wow!
And I mean, we experienced our bumps the first time we did it.
I mean, they're hard.
Yeah,
events are
for sure.
hard.
But at the end of the day, it's like you've done this for like 10 plus years, and then you allow this to happen, and just all these little fallbacks that piss me off as a filmmaker. And that's my number one goal, is to not give the filmmakers that kind of experience.
Yeah, because it could kind of leave a bad taste in your mouth when you spend money on the registration, you spend money to make the film, you waste your whole weekend, no sleep. Sometimes it's kind of frustrating too, and then they just show your film and then tell you, hey, you won or lost, and then get lost.
Yeah.
It's like, screw that. So we want to change that.
And that's why I like collabing with other film festivals, because once you win with us, we can put you elsewhere. Mm-hmm. We can send you to the Denver Film Fest. We can send you to the one in Italy, the Vienna Film Festival.
Yeah, which are huge festivals. Yeah. Those are bigger festivals than ours.
So.
Okay. So how long have you guys been doing it?
We're going on our fourth year. We're entering our fourth year.
Well, technically, it's our third year because the first year we did twice. Because we did it in July, and then we did it in... Oh, wait, no, sorry. We did a short turnaround on the first one.
Yeah, but it's still our fourth event.
So it is our fourth event.
Going into the fourth year.
But we started in 2020.
Yeah, so we're going into 2024.
But it's 2023.
I know.
So that's 3 years.
I know.
What's 2020 plus 3?
26.
No, but I get what you guys are saying. But, are you guys related?
No, man.
Do you think so?
Everybody kind of look like brothers.
Everybody says that shit to us.
He's not even Mexican, so. Yeah. Well, I'm not Mexican either. I guess I'm Chicano, but he eats gerbils and shit.
you want to take it to that?
Google Pui.
Kui.
Oh, Kui.
Kui.
Google Kui.
So Ecuadorians eat gerbils.
That's what he used
apparently.
to have as
so
a kid.
As a kid, apparently I was eating gerbils, and I didn't know it. But as a kid, I loved it. And then once I figured out what it was, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But
as soon as I learned he was Peruvian, I gave him shit about it forever.
Ecuadorian, you stupid ass.
Or Ecuadorian.
But he has a friend who, I'll leave the name out of, but apparently he apparently goes and buys gerbils and kills them and then eats them.
Oh, really?
That's worse than with the shit that I've ever done.
Like animal. What is it called?
Paradise.
Paradise, yeah.
I guess so, bro.
Got good cuts over there. Some good cuts.
Oh wow.
They got that dark meat.
I never tried it though. Is it like chicken or like what is it
Don't
like?
lie.
No, the last time I had it, I was probably like maybe 10, 11. I'm 35 now. So, but that's when I went to Ecuador. I haven't been in Ecuador in years. I want to go back, but I haven't been there forever.
Be cool.
You should just cook that for like Sunday dinner.
If
you took me with you, I would try it just because I like to try like local foods when I travel.
So if you go to Mexico, you are going to try the one where they put the crickets and stuff on the...
That's not. I've tried. It's not that bad. I heard they're really good. They season it with like barbecue pepper.
Yeah,
and
barbecue
stuff.
sauce. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Kentucky fucking barbecue sauce. Damn. But
No, we're not related. We met.
Yeah.
We met at Wake Up when
Yeah,
we were.
I was actually part of the reason why he got hired. So.
Shut the.
It's true. I was the deciding factor in that. Matt can attest to that.
I don't know. I don't.
he's like,
My
"This looks
portfolio
like me."
is also phenomenal.
He did a good job as portfolio.
In my interview, I got really intense and I yelled at Matt. Do you remember that?
I
or
don't
no?
remember you yelling at him.
I mean, I raised my voice and I like kind of stood up. And...
What'd you do to walk us through it?
I don't remember that.
So, the thing about like my interview with Matt, what's funny is like, if anyone's ever interviewed with Matt, the funny thing is like he's a very super excited, positive person. So, like he's kind of like not a very great like interviewer because he's just gonna hype you up when you're supposed to like prove yourself. You know what I mean? So, I guess apparently he had got coached by like a business coach just before my interview to stop doing that. So when I saw about, Wake Up and everything, I literally left my current job like in the afternoon to go interview with him because he called me. Like I messaged him, but then he called me randomly. I had sent him a few emails too, and he finally called me and he was like,
because of me.
and he finally hit me up and was like, hey, come do an interview. And I was like, well, I can't do it right now because I got like another job. And he's like, he kind of gave me like I thought you wanted this shit type of thing. Oof. So I was just like, all right. And like I told him, I'll see you at noon. And then I just was like, screw it. I'm not going to my job. And I went straight over there. And he interviewed me. And this dude had the straightest fucking face ever. Grilling me in the interview, which has never happened to anyone. Any single person who's ever interviewed with him except for me never got grilled. So he's like grilling me, not like crazy, but like just not him. And I even remember thinking like halfway through it, like, I know you're not this fucking serious, dude. Like I know, like I've seen your videos. But anyways, I remember at the end he kind of asked me like why I deserve the job, and I got like super intense. Or at least I felt like I did. My heart started racing and shit, and I just started like word vomiting like why I should have the job.
What'd you say? You were like, I deserve this job because
I don't
Chicano.
remember. No, hell,
I look like David.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said, but I was just like I was like because the reality is like I always wanted a job at an agency like that, and I had been preparing myself through college, so I was like ready to go. So I was like, no, like I've been ready for this shit. I didn't know it was gonna be with you, but I've been ready for this. So I just got all intense. And then I remember, like, afterwards, it got, like, super quiet. And he was like, all right, thanks. And I realized, like, the whole building was, like, super quiet. And I just felt like everyone listened to me. But I guess I wasn't that loud. It was probably all in my head.
Yeah.
I felt like I was yelling.
Wow. So inspirational.
It's like a Jerry Maguire scene.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so Wake Up Pueblo, you guys still working there?
No.
No?
Nope.
What happened there?
So for me, their snooze is growing like stupid fast. So because of that, Wake Up is focusing a lot on making the stuff for snooze, and the majority of it is digital. They don't really need video production all the time. So I was getting bored, and then at the same time, they wanted me to go into like the corporate side of stuff, and that's not me. I'm not the guy who's going to sit there and do the paperwork and do all that shit. I'd rather go and film stuff. So I talked to Matt, and I was like, hey, I think this would be a better alternative for us. Like, let me go do my own thing, and then you contract me out whenever you need me. Mm-hmm. So that's what he's been doing. Whenever he needs me to go shoot something, he'll just, hey, this is what I need, how much you want, we do it, and then I go work with him. But I just couldn't stay there anymore because to me, I was just like wasting my time in the sense of
it's not your passion.
It's not my passion. Yeah,
it's not your thing.
Creative talents.
Yeah,
yeah,
For that.
Similar to me. I mean, I knew it was going in that direction, and I'm not the type to stay somewhere super long anyway. Like, since it was changing, I was just like, I don't really like super dig the changes, so I'm just gonna. I actually got asked to apply at the at my new job, and I was like, all right. So I tried it out, and it worked out. So then I was like, hey, I got a new job, and I left. But I'm still good friends with Matt, and I've still worked just the same. I've done like side projects for him. I've just built him a website and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's cool.
So everybody who's left there just does anything that has to do with social media or digital marketing. So Gabe and Stephanie own that powerhouse now, and Mason Henderson is also a badass there.
Big plug right there.
Hell yeah. Shout out all them.
Yeah.
Fucking. They fuck with Street Champs?
So after the last podcast about Kick-Ass, I remember everybody coming to us. Yeah.
Kick-Ass and Wake Up.
Yeah.
What happened?
Some people didn't like it very much. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I was a little annoyed.
But
what happened? What pissed you guys off?
The thing about it is like if you like understand, like Wake Up, like we're like family, like all of us. Like we went through so much stuff together, and we built that company together, like from the ground up, literally. And sure, it wasn't perfect, but like we went through all that stuff together. So like we're super protective of each other, you know. And Wake Up was kind of like our umbrella, I guess, of like. If you use that word, it's we kind of like felt like you're talking about all of us because you're not singling anyone out, you know. So that's just kind of how it went. But then like in the last podcast, Kick Ass Film Fest got attached to it, which it always does. Honestly,
Which
like
one? Last podcast?
the last podcast that you talked about, Kick Ass Film
Fest.
Fest.
Yeah.
Well,
So the one with Shannon and
Amanda.
Okay,
that clip. That clip. Yeah, that clip.
clip.
I was like the last one. I was like, bro, like that was like hella weeks ago.
So like it gets attached a lot, and they kind of like, get dogged on together, which we're not fans of personally because we're just like we're separate.
Always been separate, by the way.
We work there,
or
worked there now, and shout out to Matt and shout out to Wake Up for you letting us use the building, letting us use some of his resources and kind of some of his clout in the first year because it was difficult. Like to start something off right away is hard with no name, no reputation, no anything. So we did, utilize him in that first year, and then after that, it was kind of just all us, and to get like associated attached, it's like you could talk about one or the other, but don't talk about them
who did the brunt of it?
Like together,
Who did the brunt of it?
We did.
No, who did the brunt of like what you guys didn't like
Of what?
on the podcast?
I think it's the overall conversation.
Yeah, the conversation. So I'm just gonna say my part real quick then.
Go ahead.
So I'm originally from like New York, so I'm used to like city life. I'm used to like there being filmmakers in every corner. I'm used to like 20 plus film festivals, and then I come here, and it blew my mind how many filmmakers were like in hiding in a way. So I got to know like Shannon, I got to know Amanda, I got to know a bunch of them, and I'm really good friends with Nigel. He does all the scores for my films and stuff.
All great homies.
Yeah, I love all of them. So when I saw them on the podcast, I was intrigued to hear what they had to say, and just the kind of like the little bit of the accusations, I was kind of like a slap in my face because like even for Shannon, like I loved Tongues of Fury. I even told her,
favorite movie.
I loved that fucking movie.
And
when Vienna, the film festival from Italy, reached out, they're like, "Hey, we can do one more film." I reached out to Shannon, and I was like, "Hey, I loved your movie. I would love to send it off to Vienna."
And that's a big festival.
Yeah, and then I see you on the podcast, not defending Kick-Ass or anything like that.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, that's like in real time. The way it happened in real time for me is like I'm watching it, and like everyone's kind of like dogging, and then I'm like, "Oh, like give the mic to Shannon, like she's gonna like defend us hard."
Yeah.
And I guess I was a little let down. But I mean, I guess I shouldn't expect that from anyone.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
But just,
and then Amanda too, like.
No, that's just how they felt in the moment.
But there were so many things that didn't justify the conversation even coming up. Like, you can talk to all the judges. Everything was sent off to them. They take care of everything. They send everything back to us.
But I guess like playing devil's advocate, like perspective is kind of everything, So, no one understands like the process, I guess, and that's like one of the big things that we want to focus on this year is like being as clear, like what's the word, like open about it as possible. Yeah. But like I literally like if it wasn't for like some people getting their feelings hurt, I really wanted to like post the pictures of the scorecards in these judges' handwriting. They sign it at the end, and some of these people were losing by like 1 point.
Yeah. Like
super close because they're all great, And it's like, man, I really want you to know that you really only, and I don't even like to use the word lost because I don't think anyone loses at our fest. But
you only didn't win.
You only didn't win by 1 point is like.
But not even that.
Participation.
Like, the fact that you get nominated.
No, hell no, because if you, it's just like us, like right now. Like technically we lost to the Chili Fest, but I'm like, I feel like we're winners just because we're in the nominations. Exactly. Like that, we still went up against some awesome people.
And I remember building the film fest, and me and Jacob had an argument about the amount of nominations that we should have in every category. And I remember telling him, I'm like, a good amount, obviously, but the point of the nomination is you made it to the best. You know what I mean? Just to be included in that is fucking awesome to me. Like, we did the 48 hour when he was saying like he never did the festival, so I was like, all right, let's do the 48 together. So, and our film, everybody in the crowd loved it. Like,
I love that movie. We're gonna drop the link in the description, right?
Even people in the crowd, they were like 10 out of 10. The guy, the showrunner was like, it's a fucking ambitious short film for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever. And then we didn't win anything. Okay,
You win nothing.
it is what it is. But guess what? I made a fucking film with a great ass team.
I just and if you've ever done it before, like for anyone that's ever actually done like a timed festival, it's extremely challenging, and I think it's like, you know, it's a win in itself just to finish, because honestly we always have about 2 or 3 people that don't even finish.
Yeah,
because it's so difficult. It's just rough to not sleep for 3 days.
Yeah.
And be creative and work with people. You're managing people, like people get frustrated. Like, I mean, it's fun. Like, you can ask anyone, it's fun, but like in the moment sometimes it gets frustrating, you know. It's a challenge.
and that's the one thing I'll say to, I guess, if any of the filmmakers watch this stuff, don't wait for the 72. Keep making your fucking shit. Like, I'm still working on my projects. Even I use the promos as like just testing how I want to do my bigger project after that. It's just about keeping work, and I don't see that. And that's what makes me sad about, you know.
But well, to your point though, like, I don't think you finished your point, but what you were kind of going at was like, before we did the film festival, like, or I guess after we did the film festival, it seemed like a whole lot more creators, or at least maybe it was just in our network, but we just felt like there was so many more, you know, not that they weren't there already, but just that there was a place for them to go, and we felt like we built a community. We felt like we built a place where we could all go to and be like, oh, we're all creators. Like, this is us, you know, and we all support each other. And like, I always felt like it was a very supportive environment, and like I always wanted it to be a supportive environment, but like in that moment I realized like, oh, something's off, because that's not what we were going for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like
it'd be like that for us.
So it was just kind of like, dang man, I didn't partially like, where did I go wrong type of feeling, like, but at the same time, like, damn man, I really felt like I gave you guys my best, you know? So it was just kind of confusing. It was confusing, and I think it turned into frustration really quickly for me, you know?
Yeah, you were mad at me. I walked up to you at that
I was
thing.
super mad at
like,
you, bro.
were like,
Yeah, but you did it smart. You didn't even release a podcast yet. And he purposely releases that one fucking clip. I'm like, this guy. And then you start, like...
Did I do that? I think it was live.
I don't remember.
Was it not live?
We got like forwarded like the clip. It's like a 1 minute clip.
I'm pretty sure it was live.
Oh, maybe. Huh.
I should have the clip. But
yeah, no, I was mad because I felt the same way with you. I felt like, man, I supported you. I felt like I supported the show in the form of, you know, sharing your stuff, liking your stuff, you know, even just like talking to you and saying, hey, like, keep going, which I think goes a long way. And then the biggest of all was like the event that we did, which I could have like gotten a lot of trouble for, by the way. And like, so I was just like, man, I really did you a solid, you know. And then I felt like you were antagonizing like this negative narrative, you know what I mean? Rather than like it just coming out naturally. But I think looking back on it, like, you're kind of excavating it, I guess. But I just, like I said, in the moment, I was just like, damn, like everyone's like, no one's showing up for me, I guess. Like,
I'm just used to, if I have a problem or question, I go to the person. This was weird for me to see them
like
on the
see it on
podcast.
the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, dang, you know, I didn't know that anyone felt that way.
Yeah.
well, you know, I asked him about it, and that's the whole point of this thing.
Oh, for sure.
Is to ask people about how they feel and get their look in the moment. And yeah, you guys got any questions? You guys said you guys had some shit for me that you guys were holding on to.
Did we?
I don't remember. You said that. I don't remember what the hell we were talking about.
I said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the conversation that just happened.
Right.
I said, well, we'll just wait for, you know.
Well, I guess I'll do a
That's
plug
like
in.
on the audio. Like,
ASMR
That's a good-
That's what I hear in the background. I'm like, what is that?
that's a good soundbite right there. Sponsored by who?
Big Bear Wine and Liquor. Use
Hey,
code
by the way-
StreetChamps.
By the way, how do you get?
no delivery fee?
Sorry,
Okay.
no delivery fee. No delivery fee on Big Bear Liquors.
Use code StreetChamps.
I have a question for you, which is just out of curiosity. Like, how do you land a sponsorship like Big Bear and like sponsorship like Rocky Mountain Blaze? Because those are like the type of people that like we would love to sponsor with,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's like harder than.
Bro, you just gotta fucking.
Well, I spoke to the people at Rocky Mountain Blaze at your last event, and they were like, "Hit me up. We'll do something." I hit them up. Never heard back. Rocky Mountain Blaze, you're hearing me right now. You should be a sponsor for our 2024.
I got you. But you think you know you gotta. The thing is, they fuck with down home like regular ass people. Like when you hit them with like the budget, like what's your budget, and you hit them with the spreadsheet, like oh this is what you got to work with. It's like you lose all sense of like, man, this is something from Pueblo that I could fucking appreciate. And FaceTime, you know, there's nothing like going in there every week and just spending 20, 30 minutes talking to them and just like being like, this is what we're doing, shit like that. Like
That's good.
Like, and you don't have to ask for the world at first, you know, asking for a sponsorship. In my, you know, if I'm giving sponsorship advice to anyone else, you know, you guys are doing your own thing, but you know, like you don't have to ask for, you know, $1,000, dude. Ask for $40 a week, a month, and be like, I'm with this $40, like I'm gonna do this for you, and then you know they'll see that consistency, and you just keep doing it, and then just incrementally, you know, ask them for more, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually, even with like weed companies, I figured it was going to be more of like a branding for them, showing them everywhere, but it would also be like product, like they did for yours, where it was like a section where they were handing off like joints and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I figured it was. I never expected.
Lost stoners in film loving, you know.
Yeah, damn right.
In the film community, I'm not, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, but yeah, sponsors. I think like you just gotta, just don't be afraid to show up 5 times and talk to no one, you know, type shit.
I like that philosophy.
Yeah. But, all right. Other than the Kick-Ass Film Fest, you know, what are you guys doing in your life right now?
I started Colorverse, which is my production company. I do video editing, color grading, video production. Try to stay away from social media, but I do have great connections. If anybody wants to do like the SEOs and the landing pages and all that stuff, I can send them off to somebody I know. And then I have Kick-Ass Film Fest with him. And then I have Maxed Out Films with Ryan Dahl and Brittany Murray.
Go follow that one out. They got some good content.
Yeah, we've been, so fingers crossed, and hopefully I can look back at this podcast and see, but in a couple months we were going to LA to pitch our feature film to a bunch of producers. So
Oh yeah.
it was supposed to be 2 months ago, but
Any sneak peeks? Any like what's it? Is it a scary one? Is it funny?
it's going to be a horror film, and it's about the dark web.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Some girl getting sold on it.
Something along those lines. But it's more about like, my whole theme behind it is like, you don't know who you think you know. So like,
Watch out on
you
Tinder.
could go on fucking, you know,
Tinder.
Tinder, and then, you know,
Grindr.
date somebody and beat the shit out of them. You could be that guy.
That could
You know
be
what I mean?
Jacob there.
So my whole point is like, it could be anybody. It could be your boss. It can be your fucking cousin, your uncle. You just never know somebody's true deep secret.
Yeah.
And that's the theme I'm going after with it. So I think it'll be fun. It's kind of like a very violent.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah. But yeah, Max Out Films, we do our other projects. We do the Star Wars fan films we've been doing.
I saw that.
And the second one will be out soon, hopefully.
You guys all sleep in the same cabin?
Well, we did, but it
Sometimes.
had 6 bedrooms.
Wow.
So me, Brittany, and Ryan produce a lot of our stuff together. So we throw money in and make shit happen. So
Sounds like some camping, like good old best friend shit.
dude, it was fun. A shit ton of weed, and everybody just
Allegedly.
chilling. Allegedly, sorry, I meant for the film.
CBD.
Sorry, CBD. Sorry, Stephanie. I know you want to kick me in the ass for saying that. But we were in a cabin. It was a 3-day shoot, or 2. No, we did it in 3 days.
Who's even watching?
We shot the wood scene.
I know the chat's all fucked. I'd have to get up, but it's
There you
keep
go.
going.
We did the wood scene, and then we shot some. Yeah, it was everything wood scene for that time. But yeah, it was fun. We all shot, came back, grilled, shook showers, watched a movie, passed out, got up early, went to film, repetitive for 3 days. But everybody was super cool. So
Well, yeah, fucking. I feel like you guys. All right, what'd you guys think about Brooks coming on here? Brooks is a great guy. Shout out Brooks for real. Shout out Mia too.
yeah.
Oh, he's leaving. Oh, he has a convenient time to leave, bro. We'll put a pin in that.
I'll be right back.
We'll put a pin in that.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's the one in the corner with the toilet and the Johnson.
You can just go outside.
Exactly. All right, so you don't consume cannabis on camera or in general.
I have technically. I do smoke. I do support weed. I think that it's silly that nobody's considering it in the Pueblo run and stuff like that. I'll do it.
Oh,
I'll do it. I love weed, bro. I love wax. Sorry, Steph, but Seth Rogen does it. Fucking Jason Segel. They all do it.
I'm the Pueblo mayor, and I endorse recreational marijuana use.
I just do.
Recreationally, that's not over the limit.
Yep, I agree. It was coming like a candy shop when I moved to Colorado because I was used to, the old school life of stuff like that. So it was awesome coming out here and just having this everywhere.
Yeah, I grew up here, man. I remember in high school, it was basically recreational. Everyone.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, I was in 9th or 10th grade. Good times.
But I guess I could cover my part of Brooks real quick before Jacob gets back. But I told Brooks that day when he came on, after he left, I sent him a meme of, it was the Top Gun thing when he's going like this to him. And he was like, I got you, pa. But, I mean, at the end of the day when I saw it, I was like I told you earlier, I was kind of like, oh shit, that actually happened. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything. Like, it is what it is. I have 3 kids. I have 3 things I'm doing. Like, I don't have time to sit.
Is Wake Up dead?
No. So Wake Up is now becoming like a mastermind kind of program. But then they also do digital advertisement. They don't really mess with video production unless somebody's going to come in and really, really, really pay for production. And then that's when I'll get contracted out. And then I'll be able to, if I need more people, I'll be able to hire Brooks or whoever else is in town that we need more videographers.
So what was their initial plan, when they first started?
Pretty much doing organic 365-day content, which I thought was insane. And it was just because they were following the Grant Cardone philosophy. But eventually Mia was able to slap that idea out of the way and be like, all right, more realistic. This is what we can do to our clients and stuff like that. So Mia was a huge help in structuring everything out for Wake Up. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I think in that same podcast, I was like, I'll give Wake Up 6 months.
That's funny. I literally I said something to Gabe, who and Stephanie, who are still there, and I was like, well, shit, he predicted my future. So.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but that I saw the model from the outside looking in, and it just seemed like no one in Pueblo. I didn't see any really support from Pueblo.
In the beginning, there was.
In the beginning,
we were doing a bunch of smaller places here, but then we got
the outside in, from Pueblo to them,
gotcha.
From Pueblo to you guys. I didn't see a lot of that. I think that's the problem.
Again, I'm not from Pueblo. I traveled every day down for work from Springs. That's where I moved to. This small town mentality still blows my mind, but yeah. I mean, I saw love for Matt and Jenny. I mean,
squeak on the small town mentality.
Just I don't know. It's weird, dude. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody.
It's very
everybody talks.
It's very who do you know type of thing rather than who are you? In a lot of cases, I mean, in not in a literal sense either. Kind of how you're saying Pueblo didn't really support you. So what does that mean? Well, fuck you guys then, or what? You know what I mean? Because the rest of the world supported us, which is always interesting to me. Is how come I can't get support in my own town, but everywhere else in the country will support me?
And we had
it's kind of a weird concept.
And we had so many visitors come to Pueblo because of Wake Up, just to come check it out, chill, stay here. We were putting Pueblo on the map a little bit. In the sense of, shit, it was on TV, Grant Cardone was there, you should see it.
Yeah.
I've gone on trips with Matt, and we're in Vegas, we're waiting to catch our plane, and we just see this lady walking by this with her camera, and Matt looks at her, and then he looks at me, and then he looks at her, and he's like, hey, you want to take a picture? She's like, oh my god, you're Matt Smith from Pueblo, Colorado, and he's like, yes, it was weird.
We get mad love, Matt does, and Wake Up does, and while we were there, us, from all these people in different states and different cities, and we would go to those places and see it, and we're like, wow, this is palpable, and then you come back to Pueblo and it feels not so much. So it was just that's kind of confusing, you know.
Yeah, I think the answer is your hometown is not your target audience.
No, I don't think it ended up being for Wake Up.
It never was.
No, they tried when we had Tyler Shawn and working with us. his big thing is always community. So he really pushed that aspect of Wake Up. But before that, yeah, sure. But before that, sorry, I smoked before. Jacob, don't judge me.
No, I don't even care about that.
But
Tyler Shawn played a part in that, and then after he left, because he went off to get his surgery and everything for his knee, it became just bigger corporations we were working for in different states. Like, we traveled to Texas to go film for a trucking company, and we were out there for like 5 days filming 6 months worth of content.
Yeah, and we always try to like develop, when we were there, we always try to develop like something more affordable for like more local business. But it was just always hard. Like, it was expensive to run that business when you like really look into it. Like, we had like 4 videographers, photographers, podcasts, graphic designers. Like, it's a lot of overhead, not to mention a huge building.
Yeah.
Electricity, computers for everyone, internet, all that good stuff.
Matt, you give me 43 days. Well, wake up Pueblo, fucking waking up Pueblo for real.
I mean, but like I think it could have worked out better than it did.
Yeah.
But we were also like kind of learning on the spot, unfortunately, which wasn't very, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best case scenario. We know a whole lot more now than we did then in the beginning.
Yeah. I came in as a filmmaker, and I was like, social media verticals. I was like, what is this bullshit?
Because it was very it was like Grant Cardone dropped this gift in your lap, from Matt's perspective. And he's like, he has 2 options: either let it go to piss or try to make it work. He's a mattress salesman. He's not, he doesn't know anything about like videos.
Well, Matt doesn't believe in no. So, Matt believes there's a way around everything.
So, but I think the heater's on, not the air.
Oh,
that explains why I'm dying.
That's not good.
If anybody knows me, I get hot easily, so I'm fucking dying over here.
That's not good. No, so in that scenario, he did like the right thing. Like, we probably could have did some different things, like hired like someone with a little bit more experience, but hiring like, every creator you could possibly think of in Pueblo and be like, let's make it happen, and give it a good shot. Give it a good shot.
I respect it. And there's still always a second chance for anything.
I mean, it's not dead. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's just
there's no way.
snooze is the priority right now, and they do have I say I'm part of it because I got hired to edit for it. But the last client that I went to go film for Wake Up is in Rhode Island. They're a New England family insurance. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm in the process of putting all their work together. So I'm still working Wake Up in that sense too. So.
I sold that contract.
Yeah.
No, so they still got stuff going.
Yeah.
They still got client in Houston. They still got Boston. It's just not here. Which they did do the free thing for a fat minute, but after a while it was just a bad business move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see a future for it though. Still.
Oh yeah. No, there's no way, because they still get I'm still attached to their website because I created it. So I still see all the analytics, and they get a ton of hits of people looking them up, especially because Grant Cardone just recently re-released his version of Undercover Billionaire, and now it's on Hulu and some other platform. So, I mean, that's going to continuously happen where, now it's new on Amazon, now it's new on HBO Max, whatever it might be, and then that's a whole new audience again. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be hard to stop them getting traffic. They're gonna get good traffic, and hopefully they take advantage of it. I think if they have way more traffic than they're doing anything with. I'm like, damn, man, if I had 100 leads a day, I would be like, you know what I mean? But that's not the priority. They got snooze is booming, and that's what Matt's passionate about. And that's where he should be at. That's his dream. Yeah. From day one, that was his dream. So he should chase that.
Yeah, Wake Up started
that was our dream,
but that wasn't even Undercover Billionaire's main intention. Wasn't a marketing company. It was whatever else they were going to do first. But Matt already had started a little marketing company in snooze, because no matter what, Matt was going to build a marketing company for himself.
Grant wanted to make acai bowls.
Yeah.
What's that?
Acai bowls?
Yeah.
It's a smoothie bowl.
Oh.
With acai, it's like a specialty fruit. But Grant said that there was no
acai.
Yeah, acai.
Oh. So Grant was like, "There's no healthy food in Pueblo." He actually got sick while he was down here, I guess, a little insider. and he wanted to make a healthy food shop, but they didn't do it. Matt didn't want to do food.
Okay. What is your guys' official titles right now? What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm a marketing director. I'm marketing director for the convention center, Pueblo Memorial Hall, putting on all those, different concerts, comedy shows, things like that happen at Memorial Hall. And then
You hit me up for an interview. You never hit me back. Let's do that shit.
yeah, so that was with a guy named Pat Jr.
Pat Jr.
He's out of North Carolina. I met him while I was out there at the beginning of September, and he's actually on tour right now, promoting his mixtape. I think it's called Gold Grills Tapes or something like that. Sorry, Pat, I'm not getting it wrong.
Oh, no.
But he's dope. I actually met him at the Hopscotch Festival in North Carolina. I was there for the convention center. They sent me to a convention, but they were throwing a concert outside. They gave us free tickets. So at the end, I went out there, and Pat was performing his what's that called, pre-stage performance? Was it sound check? So I was out there, and I literally heard him, and I was like, I'm gonna go talk to this guy and try to see if I could help promote his music because he's dope. And he's opened up for a huge festival. Hopscotch is I don't know. Think of the 420 Fest, but with 10 stages, and it happens all through North Carolina. So it's pretty big. And
Why you gotta say the 420 Fest? What is a 420 Fest?
from Denver.
Oh, okay. I never been there.
You never been there?
No.
Bullshit.
Oh, dude, you gotta go.
No.
They have Lil Wayne, Rick Ross perform. You never heard of that?
I mean, I've heard of it, but no, I've never been there.
You should definitely go. But anyways, I was just saying because a lot of people know that festival, so for magnitude wise, how big it is, But anyways, I am Pat Jr. You should look him up, and he's got some dope music. That's who I was talking to you about. I met him that night, and then he took me backstage, and then I met Denzel Curry and all kinds of other guys. It was pretty dope.
That's it. Yeah, is he coming out here?
He wants to. So he wants me to bring him out to Colorado so that he could do more music outside of Carolina, because he's kind of the main artist out in there. But he wants to get around the United States. So he wants me to bring him to Colorado. I haven't figured out what that looks like yet. I thought easy start, maybe put him on.
Come get put on.
So I haven't talked to him about it yet, but that's where my idea was.
Booking fee upwards of $3K or lower than $3K
Pat?
for him.
Lower. I think he starts at 15. But but if you brought him to Colorado, then he's gonna need room and board. So you're probably looking at 25 after that.
$1,000 for fucking a weekend.
2,500. 2,500.
Oh no, yeah, but you put an extra $1,000 on that.
Oh yeah,
that's insane. No, but
well,
2K
plain no, because
2K.
he has to take his crew too. So there's more stuff.
No, we need that acoustic set first things first.
The acoustic
We need that
set.
acoustic set first things first, and then we'll see if we fuck with you, and we'll bring you guys, and then we'll bring you back. That's how kind of how it goes. I feel like.
I don't know. I told him, he wanted me to be his promoter, and I kind of told him, I don't know, man, I've never done that. I work with a lot of promoters, but I'm not a promoter, so I don't know. He wants me to do that.
Plays guitar?
No, he's pure rap.
Oh, okay. I thought it was country. For some reason, I thought it was country.
No, he's a rap artist. He's dope.
Damn. How do you need a full band when you're a rap artist?
No, he just has a crew, content creators and DJ and stuff like that. Either way, I don't know. I don't know all those details, man.
Okay. Anyway, okay, yeah, I'm all grilling you. But that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be dope. Fucking, yeah. Come get put on. Come get put on.
If you haven't registered for the film fest, early registration, $50
Oh, they're
ends
live.
on October 31st.
$50. You got 6 days or something until the 31st.
7 days.
31st.
8 days.
And then after that it goes to 75, and then it goes to $100. We don't even want you to do the $100. That's why I made $100. So don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, silly to wait.
And we just got the creator of Final Destination to be a judge. How about that?
I saw that. I followed him.
Yeah.
Let's get the interview.
For the Final Destination judge?
Yeah.
He'll jump on.
Yeah, let's do it.
He loves doing podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
I've talked to him for 10 years.
You fanboy stalked him.
I fanboy added him on Instagram or Facebook, and he added me back. And I asked him for some advice. He gave me advice, and then ever since then I've just followed him and
Came full circle.
yeah, worked out.
Wow, that's fire. Shout out him. He only worked on the first one.
So he created the original story is his. He wrote the first, co-wrote the first one, co-wrote the second one, and then produced after that.
Oh,
so
yeah, what a crazy storyline to produce. That movie, those movies are legendary.
yeah,
It's like,
who's not traumatized? The fucking wood logs flying through your window on
Yeah.
the fucking highway.
Or roller
Exactly.
coasters.
Yeah,
yeah.
Planes. No,
Yeah.
planes I got over it.
no
but
planes. I still every time I go on a work trip, I'm like, we're gonna die.
He takes drugs and goes to sleep.
Yeah, I take Dramamine. I'm
Oh.
like, fuck that.
Oh no, that's even worse. You're just gonna wake
The whole
up.
thing's in a rip, and people just gonna
He,
fly
like
out.
if the situation isn't right, like he freaks out and has a panic attack on the.
Like, calm down. I didn't have a panic attack like that.
But then he goes to sleep and snores all loud.
Yeah, Stephanie's the best.
Do you do that when you travel? Do you do that when you travel by yourself?
Yeah, I usually try to get the aisle seat too. I hate being. I'm
pay-
claustrophobic.
And you
so-
just pass out on the aisle?
oh yeah,
seat?
fuck yeah, I'm out.
Oh, what an ass!
He
Hell
walks in
no.
with
Okay.
his neck roll and.
They'll wake me up whenever anybody has to pee or anything. They'll wake me up.
Yeah,
But,
but think about like how long they're in the fucking plane. Like, God, I gotta go pee. And it's like, damn, this dude's sleeping.
that's their fault.
And then-
I'd wake somebody up.
And
I'd
then
listen, bro. I
it's
gotta
not
go
until
pee.
they're finally pissing their pants that they're like, "Hey, bro, like, get your ass up." That's how
Oh,
shit goes.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I could see it. I could see it.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
He used to sleep on my shoulder like a little baby
Yeah.
when we would go somewhere.
That's cute. Brothers, twin bros be like,
We've had a lot of trips together. Yeah,
Yeah, let's see in the comments who thinks we look alike.
you can read that.
no, the comments are, I'd have to get up
We got
and fix it.
0
Fuck it.
views. What's going on?
Nah, bro, come on.
No one loves us.
No, I guess
I'm
Just
just
keep
kidding.
people.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway. Damn, you guys have nothing. You got wait. Give us something. Give us something to speak on about the film fest. Like, give us something about your
okay.
lives. Anything.
Film Fest.
We're looking at a pretty cool host, maybe.
Yeah,
Who?
Miss Colorado.
yeah,
She's a filmmaker.
yeah.
Apparently.
So we
Is
talked
that
to her today.
Adult OnlyFans? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Shit.
I just met her, but I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah,
I hope not. I don't think so. She doesn't seem like it.
I don't think Miss Colorado would win if they had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't think Miss Colorado would.
No.
Maybe Miss Pueblo.
Never know.
Sorry. I should have said that. That'd be funny, though.
Shit.
Hell yeah. What's the contingency?
What do you mean?
What's like stopping it?
We're stopping. Oh, well, we just met her like 30
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Oh
No,
hell yeah.
more than that, but, yeah.
Before we got here, we had met her.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
But she's pumped. She's going to do it.
Yeah.
But, like, we just want to get all these crazy people to join.
Hell yeah.
How about you make a film? How about you should get your crew?
Yeah, Street Champs team.
If you guys front me the thing, I'm down. Because
You
I'm
Get some
You hook
sponsor
me
you.
up with a Rocky Blaze,
Rocky
and I'll give you a.
Man Blaze what?
Yeah, you get Rocky Mountain Blaze to sponsor
Sponsor.
you through us.
Yeah,
Oh, what's the sponsorship number?
Well, I mean,
I think it's more like at the meet and greet we can have a section where they bring out their product and stuff, just like they kind of did.
we'd
for
have
your-
to do like
okay,
something
okay.
custom, like
Yeah.
if it's just for you.
It's
to
not
film.
monetary; it's what they can bring and also bring their stuff out.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
And then I will waive yours, and then if you have 4 followers that reach out to you, pass them to us, and then we'll waive their entrance.
Well,
No, yeah,
He said
we're gonna
it,
do
he said it,
We're gonna,
bro.
I said it. We're
He
gonna
said
do
it.
it. Yeah. So
All right.
now's the time to take advantage. So
all right. Well, anybody out there has some people that they could bring on, we might hook you up if you like a referral, like a referral program. Bring a filmmaker, bring a friend.
I fuck with it.
Even if you like, and the thing is, like, you don't need like big old fancy camera or nothing. Like, get your phone,
no,
put it in 4K mode.
Jesus.
Travis hates the idea.
Yeah,
of
I'm an
phones.
old school. Like I love Scorsese.
No,
I fucking love Christopher Nolan. And like for somebody to come and tell me I'm gonna shoot a fucking movie on my phone, it's kind of disrespectful.
I'm not gonna.
It's like,
I'm not
pop.
gonna tell Christopher Nolan to shoot a film on a phone.
He wouldn't. He doesn't even carry a
talking about a-
smartphone. That's the crazy part.
Film festival over the weekend. We had a guy nominated one time that shot on a phone.
Yeah, but
It was great.
he didn't
but
win.
It was a werewolf movie.
He didn't win.
he shot that on his phone.
Yeah, you could see in the shadow. There's a shot
Oh, I don't know.
where he's like following. He's like following, and you could see a shadow on the wall. That's how I figured it out. I was like, oh, it's a phone.
So real quick, Henderson texted me and asked me about the studio thing. So I'm just gonna tell him real quick. We're pitching to Paramount,
talking to-
Warner Brothers,
Oh,
Angel Studios, you name it.
give the other people context so they know what you're saying.
So Maxed Out Films, the company that I run with Ryan and Brittany. Sorry, I'm terrible. I just jump into things. We're going out to Hollywood to a pitch fest. We had it rescheduled. We should have been there already, but we have a horror film that we've worked on. And we're going to go pitch it to all these executives. It's like
Let's
speed
talk
dating.
about movies.
It's like speed dating. You go and you literally pitch your script, and then you go to the next producer, and it's all the way from the top companies all the way to the down to the small ones. And we need like $100,000. I think we agreed on for a budget to make this film. So it's not a lot.
$100,000?
Yeah, $100,000.
Why don't you just ask me?
Well, then anybody else listening, I'm telling you, like it would.
Just kidding.
I honestly believe it's going to be really fucking good when we do it. So
When can we expect that to be done?
So
that
maybe
depends on if we get picked up.
so let's maybe describe like
I did.
how does someone who fronts that money, what's in it for them?
So I mean, somebody who fronts that money, it's more about, especially when you're doing like indie films, horror films usually tend to make a profit no matter what, because they're made on such small budgets, and then you can sell them off to like Netflix now. You can sell them off to Shudder Films, so it's a lot easier. That's why I wanted to break in with a horror film, because my goal is to be a filmmaker in Hollywood. Independent or big budget films, it doesn't matter to me. I want to do it. I mean, that's what I've always wanted to do. So this would be a way in with horror, and I love horror films, so I think it'd work out. And I have a great team. Brittany and Ryan are fucking awesome.
What do they do for you?
So Ryan helps me write a lot. He actually recently went from full-time to part-time because he wanted to join me in an office that I got, and he committed himself to editing, and he's learned Final Cut like super fucking fast.
Whoa! This guy's beating my TV.
Don't make it drop, bro.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. He's learned editing. He's being really he's helping us speed up the second Star Wars project. And then it'll hit visual effects after that, and then, but he's committed to doing a lot of work, and he funds a lot of stuff. He is moving to Georgia next year to go to one of the schools out there, so hopefully we'll expand networks and stuff out there as well. But the goal is, again, get our film picked up, and then who knows what happens. But I have a bunch of projects, so if I get that film picked up and somebody says, hey, what do you want to do next? I have a fucking Hitman movie that I want to do. It's going to be dope.
Tell me about it.
So it's called The Disposition. And it's kind of like a mix of Collateral, Punisher, and Inception. Kind of like the sleek look of Inception, but the brutality of like Collateral and the way everybody was killed or whatever. But Hitman, who's completely out of the business, they decide to wipe him out because he got married, has kids, and obviously it's a risk. And somebody new took over, and they kind of like Born Identity in that sense, where somebody new came out and they're like, "Fuck that, we're gonna wipe that program." So comes home, finds his wife and his kids killed, ends up having like a showdown, survives that, and then he's dying, but he goes and finds the person responsible and fucking wipes, goes through a whole thing.
Wow.
So
I like that.
You know Hitman? Are you a fan of Hitman?
No, but the movie he described, it sounded cool in my head, but I've never seen Hitman.
It's gonna be cool. Well, it was a game originally.
Oh,
well, this is not based off the game. The promo I'm doing for the film fest this year is based off the game, but it's practice for this movie.
Oh, okay. I see. My bad.
okay.
Got confused.
Yeah, any actors, hit me up. We're trying to broaden our actor list for our promos. So,
You ever shot anything crazy?
Shut the fuck up.
I was waiting for what wording was going to come out for that one.
Like professionally or?
Just like
No.
nothing.
I've had, believe it or not, I've had people reach out to me and they're like, "Hey, would you shoot my OnlyFans?" And I've had to say no. I can't do that. So,
Why not?
and
Not even for like a certain number?
no, I mean I got my girls and stuff, so
Are you married?
Pass.
I'll pass that one for now.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in my life.
Okay. So no OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans, no.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I would shoot OnlyFans, but I think I'd have to charge pretty good. I'd have to charge a premium. Charge
Yeah,
extra.
you would do it. I know you fucking would.
I'd
You
charge
even,
extra on top.
Yeah, you're a freak for real.
No, not because of any other reason other than like they're gonna sell the fuck out of that.
for sure.
Like it's gonna I'm gonna bring some production value to it for sure. We're like, let's fix up these lights. Let's get a script going.
You're gonna make that shit a movie for real.
Yeah.
But like Pirates of the Sex.
So I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to pay
me.
me. Like you're gonna pay me correctly for that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it for fun. I'm not some creep.
Wow. You're gonna. Wow. I could already see it. It's gonna, like you said, like Pirates of the
Yeah.
Sex could be in. I don't know what he said.
They always made those porno films like after a big film came out. It was the funniest thing to me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes type of thing.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious.
That's inspirational.
Yeah.
What-
Hey, if you
what-
can get those done.
If you could make a movie, so like right now I'm like going through this thing right now because, so we make these film promos. Have you ever seen them for Kick-Ass
Yes.
Film Fest? That like remake.
What
a
do you think
movie?
of them? I've never seen a comment or anything.
I went to the last fucking film fest.
No, those are other people's films.
Yeah.
No, but don't you guys show your promos and shit there?
No, we did it during the meet and greet.
I went to that too.
So that's what we're doing. That's where we showed promos. Like
Yeah.
the Scream one, we did the Pulp Fiction, we did American Psycho,
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction's
Dexter.
classic.
I love my Dexter one, man.
He just hit me with the. I see you. I know you see him, but you don't comment. You just hit me with that.
Yeah, I
That's
hate you with
crazy.
that.
That's
I need
crazy.
love, bro. The film fest.
I need love.
Everybody loves films. Don't give me bullshit. Everybody loves to sit down and watch a movie. And you got your phones.
We gotta
Somebody's
link
taking a
up.
shit. Somebody's going to the bathroom. Like, come on.
Bro, what really irked me?
Yeah, go for it.
You fucking called Tiana the editor of the
Oh,
fucking Street
Oh,
Fest, bro.
bro, I've talked about that. That's the day that I remember that happened, and I remember,
Why'd
I
that irk you
told
so
her
bad though.
No, I was like, what? Wait, what?
Like, why'd that irk you so bad though?
Because we were like barely starting out. We were like fucking like 7
Well,
months in.
she was introduced to me as an editor for Street Champs, so I was like, okay, she's the
No,
editor of
no,
Street
no.
Champs.
No.
But either way,
There's a big miscommunication.
Yeah.
but
for
like,
sure.
but then you came the way I even told Jacob, I was like, he came up to me, he was like, yo, she doesn't edit or she doesn't do the editing, and I was like, okay, I was like, my bad, like. But I knew it pissed you off.
Yeah,
but,
no,
then,
bro.
but then I told him, I was like, shit, you should have told me she was the fucking editor.
No,
bro.
the way it worked out was like it was like such big miscommunication because I guess you told her to go over there or something.
Yeah,
Or-
she said you sent her to the meet and
so
greet.
this is my perspective, right?
Yeah, I was like, yo, let's all meet up there. Let's all like see what it's about.
Well, she shows up and like Leah, like who runs the door for us, like comes and brings her to me and she's like, hey, this girl's like calling for you by name, and I'm like, okay. So I like go talk to her and she's like, oh, like someone just told me to come over here, like if I wanted to like learn about editing. I didn't know like there was a big festival going on and stuff. And then I ended up talking to her about it, and then I was like, well, how about I just introduce you to everyone? I'll say that you're learning to be an editor, and then someone's gonna like put you on their team, and then you get to edit for them. So like I started walking around telling everyone they're an editor. I walked past Chavez. I'm like, hey, this is Tiana. She's the editor. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then somehow it was like, well, where'd she come from? I'm like, oh, she's with the Street Champs guys. And then like that happened on stage, and he was just like, oh yeah, she's with Street Champs.
Yeah,
And
my B.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. No, but that shit, like, you know, everyone matures. Like, you know, I'm kind of fucking an idiot for thinking like, oh man, that guy was like,
trying to disrespect you.
no, not even trying to disrespect me. It's just like that guy didn't know, like, but like I felt like damn, like, you know, when like you're working all hard on something and someone.
That's how I feel about Wake Up. When people are like, kick ass belongs to Wake Up.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're
not.
like, fuck that, I do that.
You know how much hours we fucking give into that fucking festival, and then to hear
Like
that,
9
I'm
months.
like, get the fuck out. Like
That's
I love
true.
Matt and Jenny. I don't mean any disrespect, but to me, it's like we fucking bust our ass.
We do
bro.
9 months of free work that stresses the shit out of
Yeah.
us, aside from our regular jobs.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna give credit to someone else. Even if you're talking shit, talk shit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
You know what I mean?
feel that.
Even if you're gonna talk shit about it, at least name it right.
No, but back on the love shit, like, you know, like now that you guys came on, we just gotta be more in contact. Let's link up more. Like, let's just help each other out more. That's basically what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Just gotta stay connected. That's what everything's about.
yeah. You know.
Staying homies, staying connected. You know, miscommunications happen. You know,
That was like a year ago. That was like 2 years ago. basically.
going
It
back
was
to
like
the conversation
flies.
earlier
Yeah.
too. I don't know if I clarified that we do still love Amanda
Yeah.
and Shannon very much.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking love
I've
y'all.
talked to Shannon since. We never really talked about it, but it wasn't anything disrespectful or anything. So,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping they come back to make another film. Like,
Yeah.
remember, it's
totally,
fun,
totally.
man. It's just fun. Make
Totally.
a badass film and see what happens.
Just keep it fun. Keep it about creation.
Yeah,
shit.
and always remember, I tell this to everybody, it's always going to depend on the judges because they could be the kind of person that just does not like the kind of movie you make, and you get zeros on their scorecard, or ones or twos compared to a 10. And nobody seems to understand that. Like, it's always going to be different. So you can't be pissed. Take that film that you busted your ass on, go on Film Freeway, and submit your film in other places.
Can I pick our genre?
You
go ahead.
technically do, yeah. You
Oh
pick it
wait,
out of
no.
Can
He
I
didn't
pick
his
it
own
just-
genre.
Oh, like right now? No, I meant you pick it out of the hat.
This is in for his film because
Yeah,
now
for
he's
my film.
sponsored.
I want to just like
You can't pick.
I can't pick it.
So the way it
You pick
works
it the
is
day
like
of.
the day of, you get to pick your genre out of a hat. But if you don't like it, you could pick again.
Oh, word.
But then you can't go back after that. And we combine 2 genres. So it could be something like you got drama and you don't want to do drama, and then you ended up with a Western comedy.
War, romance.
Yeah.
This
And you
is
can't
actually
go
a
back.
great genre. That's like a fire genre, actually.
Yeah, but the war part would be the hard part for some people.
Okay.
What would you make? What would you prefer?
I'd pick like probably either like a romantic comedy. I feel like that'd be really easy.
You're a rom-com guy?
I feel like that'd be easy to do.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie ever is Freedom Writers.
Wow.
That's a really good fucking movie,
It's,
man.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, Hillary
so?
Swank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's a true story.
Those inspirational things, man.
Yeah.
It irks my heart a little bit.
I love inspiration.
I don't watch movies at all, actually. Though I never watch
What?
movies. I like to watch. Currently, I'm binging American Horror Story.
Really?
The new season
Is
is
it good?
fire. It's with Kim Kardashian.
Is she good? Is she a good actress?
She plays a smart girl, and like I kind of don't like that. I kind of wanted her to be like dumb for some reason. But like she's like she says 1,000 words per scene, which is kind of annoying. Like
Holy
you could,
shit.
Like it's just Kim Kardashian.
like that's a fact, or
No,
Oh,
it's just Kim Kardashian, so you could tell like,
she's talking a lot.
they kind of bled her out for all the words she would say.
I wanted to watch, check it out, see how she did as an actress. But honestly, like American Horror lost me a couple.
Yeah, they
seasons
lost me a
back.
couple seasons.
It's a
ago,
good
too.
season. No, this is a good season.
My favorite one, I think, is still the Witchcraft one. It was
That's what everyone says. I
the
didn't
only
watch that.
issue I had with it was too short. They should have given me like 2 or 3 more episodes.
Wasn't
I
it
would've
the
been
like
okay.
pilot season though? It was like first
No,
season.
that was the 3rd season, I think.
I liked first one I watched and liked was the circus one, which was weird as fuck.
That was
That
good.
wasn't the first one. The first one.
No,
was
I'm not saying it. I was
Oh,
just the
okay.
first one for me.
Oh, gotcha.
It was like weird.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, dude, that's in my fucking eye.
Once they did the hotel one, I was like, nah, I'm out.
That was one with Cuba
Lady
Gooding
Gaga.
Jr.
As soon as that guy
yeah.
got like drilled in the room, I was like, nah, I'm out.
But that was
I
like the
don't
first
remember
scene.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out, bro.
Don't lie. You were like,
I'm out.
You're like, I'm out to go get more lotion.
Hell no. I'm out.
What? That stuff bothers you?
Dude,
You don't like.
it was a big old drill like this wide, and it like was a clone. I'm traumatized. I can still remember it.
You don't like Saw movies and stuff?
I love Saw.
He just doesn't like.
I'm not into rape, bro. That was like basically a rape scene.
Yeah, but with the wood.
I was like, I'm out of here. I don't like want to see that. You know what I mean?
It's just a movie. It's just a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
I like This Fool. Have you seen that one on Hulu?
No.
It's a comedy. You'd love it.
What does it have? That shit that you're just talking about? Why the fuck?
No.
The fuck?
No,
What
I
the
said
fuck?
I wouldn't like it. Like This Fool's good. It's you know that Cholo Creeper guy?
So, hey, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
No.
The guy. Oh.
The guy that does like the Cholo Fitness.
Oh yeah.
So he's like the star in it, and it's like just like 2 Chicano guys that are like in East LA, and they're just funny, just like funny. It's like a funny hood classic type.
Oh yeah.
No, but you didn't like. So if it was rom com,
Oh yeah.
who's your cast? Like let's like who's your crew?
Yeah.
Like if you're building a kick-ass film festival team, like who's your crew?
Okay, for a rom com.
Who
Okay.
who you selecting? Like your actress, your director. Your...
All right, actually no, I want to switch it up. If I have to pick from people that I know, I don't want to do a rom com.
Like you got like
because everyone's that I know is like a fucking not a rom com type situation person. I'm gonna put them in a situation like.
they could be themselves.
Let me hold up.
You have a
Wait,
whole
one more.
crew already. Like you have a great cast.
Yeah. Tiana, I honestly
We're all
believe
friends.
Tiana's been miscast in a lot of projects. I won't be specific, but
Miscast.
I think she's great, and I think she's going to be in my next project. We were talking about it the other night, but somebody needs to put her as a lead, man. That girl can handle her own, but everybody puts her as like a third or a fucking side player.
Remember
Don't
she
give
did
her
that
much.
like scary thing. She like tried out for my scary movie.
Yeah, she fucking did her little exorcist thing.
She did like an exorcist crawl
Yeah, it's
thing.
fucking crazy.
Fucking freaked me out. I
Yeah.
ran away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's who I would use if I were you. Put her fucking first.
Well,
and-
let's hear him. Let's hear him.
Oh,
do his
sorry.
All right,
thing.
all right. So no, fuck a rom com. See, I wouldn't even put T on a rom com. I'd put her in. Give me a 90s. Give me a 90s introduction of the first. Wait on it. Wait.
Marijuana affects
Yeah.
the memory.
No. I got a good. I don't want to squeak too early. I don't want to squeak too
Because
early.
then somebody could technically
All
take
right.
that.
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
All right.
They won't do it as good as me.
I like the confidence.
Okay.
Gotta do it now.
Give me an early 90s introduction of a new female actor with leading Tiana with she gets introduced to a hardcore life. Make it a timepiece, maybe in the 80s, late 80s, you know, fucking black and white, and she fucking has to make a decision like drugs or singing.
It's like a drama.
A drama type shit. I just won
Drama
the
nostalgia.
I just won the Kick-Ass Film Festival.
We're gonna have nostalgia as a genre.
Yeah.
I love nostalgia as a genre.
That was heavy. I just almost like cried right there.
All right, so let's do this. So, I'll put on the timer for 72 seconds, right?
Uh-huh.
And you got to tell us the story in 72 seconds.
No, I just did it, bro.
Yeah.
I just did it.
No,
You
you did-
fucking
you did
missed.
the-
You missed.
That's like a minute 12.
You missed out.
Oh, I can't even do that on my phone.
You missed
I'm
out.
not good enough at math. Minute 12.
I can't squeak again. I squawk on it.
Squeak.
I squawk on it.
So who's your crew? Just Tiana. You're gonna make a whole movie just her?
Oh no! Well, you fucking mentioned. You guys mentioned her, but like you know,
You gonna get Nigel because he doesn't leave his sister.
everyone on the podcast hopefully would be a part of it. I don't know
Everyone right there.
exactly.
Everyone right there.
Sancho Man, R.I.P. Sancho Man. He's on that poster.
Oh wow. Did Sancho Man go to the event?
No, he was a crackhead at the moment, so it's hard to get a hold of him.
Shit. I remember that one time he came to Wake Up.
That was fun.
He was supposed to be. I talked to him like 2 months before it, and I didn't give him that much money. I gave him like $30, and I was like, "Yo, please come," and he fucking never came.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do we have anyone on here? Do we have anyone live?
Yep, there's a few people. You know,
What
chat's on
movies
phone.
would you guys do? What genres do you guys want to see?
You could look at the chat on your phone if you look up the YouTube video. I'd have to get up and fix this. I don't really want to.
Or
What else you guys got to squeak on? Anything controversial or anything crazy?
I try to stay away from drama, dude.
controversy.
I'm very
We got
very
the
cutthroat. With
we got
people,
the
like-
actors and writers strike going on right now, which we support.
You mean an acting strike? The writer's strike ended.
Writers are over; they finished their shit. We
Yeah.
still support.
No, for sure. But the actors, they pushed back a bunch of movies, bro. I was pissed.
Do you know that? Do you know about that?
I
Do you
didn't
know
know
about
about
the
that.
strike?
SAG.
Do you like I didn't understand it until like just
AI and
recently we
shit.
had an actor like introduce it, like explain it to me, and I
Like-
kind of get it.
AI and shit, right? They're like trying to get.
So
their
that was like
voices
the
in
writers, but well, I guess the actors too. So the fucking with the actors, I guess they're encountering these contracts like with Disney and these big companies that are like an extra, like just the guy in the background, right? They get paid like $100 to $300 a day to just stand there in the back, and not even be a lead role. So they're signing these contracts to where Disney's scanning their bodies and their images in the contract that says they could use their image and likeness. And then later on, in like another movie, instead of hiring him for $100, they already have his 3D scan. They just throw him in the background
Yeah, and they don't get paid for it.
to stand there and just be background.
I just can't believe they had the balls to like bring that to the table. Like,
So all the
do you
actors
think-
are like, fuck that. And this is all like, these aren't like the A-list celebrities. These are like
Yeah.
just starting out actors, like that are just getting background roles.
Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. That's. I would probably cross the line. I'd be like, nah. Let me just move up real quick. I was a background actor. Now I'm a lead role. Now I'm Tom. I don't even, Tom Cruise or whatever.
It's his favorite.
Yeah, imagine that.
Tom Cruise is the man.
Wait, what do you mean you crossed the like?
I'd cross the picket line.
But they're just gonna scan you, and then you're gonna be used to like they're never gonna call you
No,
again.
because they don't have anybody anymore.
Yeah.
They need people.
No, they don't need you though, because they're gonna just make clones of your body and
Yeah.
digital.
No, but like they need leads. They need leads now.
Not necessarily. A lot of the movies that were pushed off were already in production, so they're really their main goals. I know that as soon as everything gets finished, like organized, they're gonna be hitting Stranger Things to finish it off. They only have one more season. The Last of Us season 2 was supposed to be beginning shooting already, but they couldn't. Euphoria.
Horror comedy, yeah.
There was something else.
Oh, shout out Euphoria, bro. That's such a good show.
We just met the sound mixer of Euphoria.
Yeah, shout out to Sisfa Film
Yeah.
Fest, brought him into Pueblo. It was
Yeah.
cool. It was really cool. They had a panel and he spoke about his experiences and He did Idol too with The Weeknd.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that show was
it was interesting.
kinky.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's daughter, bro. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode.
I was just like, damn. It was all
It looked
about
really
sex,
like
pretty much.
It looked like some cool shots and stuff.
Oh yeah, it was shot beautifully, but the story was a little bit all over the place, and I couldn't take The Weeknd seriously when it came to him being like a badass.
Oh, was
Like,
he
did you
bad
watch
guy?
it?
No, I just saw
long
the
hair?
freakiest clips ever on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, you just like got a compilation of freakiest Idol clips.
Well, I didn't like get it. It was just like on my timeline, when it was trending.
Stumbled upon it.
I suppose I stumbled across it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Not allegedly. It
Pass.
was just on my
Pass.
timeline. Yeah.
Pass.
Am I single? I don't know. But Euphoria, busted nut to it.
So someone said top shelf collection. I don't know if that's our friends, but I'd love to see a strong horror comedy. How about that?
That sounds. If you make that, you're fucking
Think about it.
no.
Scary movie.
Zombieland.
Zombieland. Scary movie.
That's not a horror.
yeah.
Yeah, no, scary movie's not really a horror.
Scary movies.
Yeah, but it's not meant to like scare you. Whereas
kind of freak
zombies
you out a
are
little
creepy,
bit, though.
you know. Like,
Or like that one, the Black or Meet the Blacks.
huh? I don't think I saw that one.
Is that or is that?
I think that was
Not
just
that.
you, bro. I think you made that up in your head.
Yeah.
No, it's like another Marlon Wayans wrote it, or
Oh.
yeah, Marlon Wayans. It's like the same concept, but they use like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, no, I don't think those two go together. They obviously can't mix two things that just won't make sense.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what else has been a good horror comedy.
There's plenty.
It's like having a Western space movie.
They did.
Cowboys
Yeah,
Aliens.
Cowboys were
It's a great movie.
It did horrible.
It's great.
It did do horrible. He's right. It
But
did
did
do
you
horrible.
like it?
It did
It
horrible.
was fun. I mean, I didn't think it was amazing, but it was fun.
Oh, was it cool?
Yeah.
That was cool. Or like, I feel like Mummy could be like considered a sci-fi western.
What? Oh, I thought we were talking about the horror comedy, but yeah.
At least the first
I don't know
one.
about Western.
The first one. They're on fucking horses and shit. Set back in 1918,
Yeah.
whatever.
And they're in the. by the
I mean,
pyramids
they're
and
in
shit,
they're in the Middle East, but still
Yeah.
cowboy or whatever, or whatever.
But yeah, whatever floats your boat, it's fine. Do whatever film you want, but Street Champ's gonna win. It's fine.
So are you for sure in?
I'm gonna try my best.
You gotta get the sponsorship.
even if it's just me, just freaking with a bunch of freaking.
yeah. Well, meet and greet. That's
Do
the whole
nothing.
purpose, bro.
you go recruit actors.
Yeah.
You could even show up and
I don't know if I'm for sure, and actually, because you guys are making it seem like it's a lot more intense, and I don't know.
It's
If
not
I'm,
it's not intense.
Yeah. You got to get over the fear of, like, especially if you're going to direct, just get over the fear of, like, dealing with a shit ton of people and, like, just go in there and make whatever you want.
it's just gonna be me. I'm
The
gonna be
only
like,
part about it
Yeah.
that's intense is that you don't sleep sometimes,
Especially if you're on my team.
which is kind of like your choice. I mean, like we've had teams that like totally finished their film in a day and a half and then just went to sleep for the rest of the weekend.
I'm gonna make a film of a man that just goes crazy in his bedroom, just gets like naked and just like kills himself.
Wow,
All right.
rom com.
Rom-com. He falls in love with it. He
rom-com.
falls in love with the reflection in the mirror.
Jeez.
Is the rom com just him and his
He's
porno mags or something?
And then he kills
That's
himself.
some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
That sounds intense, actually. I'd fuck with that film, actually.
I just
You should do it.
recently stumbled on a show called Dr. Death on Peacock.
I've heard of that one.
It's fucking good, man. You
That's a true documentary, right?
it's a show, but true
Oh, it's a
story.
show.
Yeah. It's a true story, though.
It's like a Dahmer type of deal.
Well, he was book smart, but he wasn't actually, like,
Shout out Dahmer, for real. He's
Smart.
a fucking crazy guy.
he's fucking crazy. But that show was nuts.
Fuck that guy.
But what were you saying?
Does surgery on people and then just leaves it all fucked up. He'll leave, like, paper towels in there, like they get an infection. Like, he just doesn't. So many murders happened because of it, or so many accidents where he killed people happened, and so many hospitals just let it go by, and he kept going from one state to state.
That's like the doctor here in Pueblo. I don't know if you were hip to it at the time, but there's a doctor here in Pueblo that just like gave out all kinds of Percocet 30 to like the whole town. You just walk in and be like, I have a headache, and I have a Percocet 30, and be like, sure, here's 30 scripts.
I don't think that's a doctor, man. That's big pharma giving the doctor a kickback every time he prescribes
I
those,
mean, sure.
those medications.
That's where it comes from. That's where it stems from. But this doctor in particular here in Pueblo, like, gave out a shitload. He got sued.
But the reason he doesn't get in trouble is because he's got people upstairs watching his back. Like he
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
just do that shit because he like thinks it's fun to watch people get addicted to that shit.
It's
Like
true.
it's fucking. It
Have you
goes
heard of
deeper
that
than
though? Have you
Yeah.
heard of
Oh
that
yeah.
case?
No. Yeah. That shit's that the opioid epidemic is from that shit.
Yeah. He was doing like morphine taps into people's like spinal cord and shit.
Jeez.
I didn't know about.
He sends you home with a IV in your body with morphine pumping in you. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck that.
This is crazy. Like, you know, people just thought like, oh, I'm just, you know, the doctor told me to do it, whatever.
Yeah. Well, some people are oblivious to what's really going on. So
It's the kind of movie. That's the kind of movie Deryk wants to make.
Saw, but let's like
That would actually be cool about the doctor.
do it. You could be. I could see you as like a evil like Doctor Evil doctor. You're like
I mean, no.
with a little evil twin.
I think I'm more of a behind the scenes
David.
guy.
man, behind the scenes guy too.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
He
good. on
tries
camera.
really hard to get me on promos.
I try. I'm down to throw myself and act, but like I don't think I've ever like been good. I always used to want to be an actor. Like when I was a kid, I was like I'm gonna be a famous actor and shit. But
Let's film a promo in here. Let's be like, fuck podcasting. Let's make a movie.
let's do it right now. Let's do it. Let's act it out right now, and then you
Alright.
could cut it up.
All right.
We'll do it live, improv.
All right.
You're
All right.
involved.
I fucking hate podcasting.
Yeah, fuck podcasting.
I'm gonna make a movie for real.
I need to register tonight.
This shit a movie for real, for real.
Hey, you know what? I heard that the 72-hour kick-ass gives out $1,500, and I bet you we could go buy all kinds of Rocky Mountain Blaze with it if we
Wow.
win.
Rocky Mountain Blaze. Wow. You had me at Rocky because I'm already there. I'm already up the stairs.
So you could cut that. That was like a promo right there. It was-
Speaking of fucking sponsors, I just want to talk about something real quick. The complaint that I heard about the Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Do we really gotta address the Tempur-Pedic?
I do, because we worked hard to get that sponsorship.
They just cut it into 5.
Well, that's the thing. We tried to do it. That's what I wanted to talk about. We tried to do a raffle for it and take that money to award
We
it.
had a lot of ideas.
But Tempur-Pedic's rules in the sponsorship is we have to give away the mattress. So
No.
that's why we couldn't do any cash or anything for it.
It's like so Tempur-Pedic is a $1 billion company, right? And we're in good with them because we're friends with them from Snooze, right?
Yeah.
So we ask them like, hey, you want to sponsor the film fest? And they're like, yeah, I won't give you any cash, but we'll give you like a $10,000 mattress. What are you gonna say? You're gonna say no? You're gonna figure out how to give away the mattress?
I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want to. How about no to mattress? Give me 5 $50 pillows.
Looking back on it, I think pillows would have been the
Accessories
move.
we talked
That
about.
would've been the move.
afterwards. Yeah.
To be like, give me a sleep package, not a whole mattress.
Yeah.
But this mattress is badass though.
No, yeah, whoever's sleeping on it is so fucking. Let me come sleep over.
But yeah, Snooze.
Whoever, if you're watching, if you sleep on that mattress, Deryk wants you.
Hit me up on Street Champs
Just-
underscore on.
Just go into the Snooze store and just sleep on one, bro.
I could just do that.
They have free naps.
Yeah,
It
they
says
have
on
free
the
naps,
sign.
yeah.
I'll just go like, can I bring a blanket and just like bust?
Yeah.
A nut?
They let you. It's part of their policy. Like,
Busting nuts is part of their policy. I could bust a nut.
no.
That's just you said yes to.
If you want, if you want to sleep there, you get free naps.
Free nut.
Yeah.
Huh. I like that.
No, yeah. So sponsors, look. So check it out. If you're interested in sponsoring, we have all the way like our best sponsorship. We'll shoot you a whole commercial.
Yeah, it's part of the top line, which I think
How much is that?
$5,000.
See, me, I don't have 5.
I know, but that Rory Huskin and I are in a conversation about
Whoa.
that. So no, I'm telling people.
Cornerstone
So-
Roofing.
Yeah, Cornerstone
sponsored
Roofing.
by them. We already put it in existence.
Yeah, so
It's
if you
gonna be the.
better get on it if you're
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
get
the
Rory.
Kick-Ass Film Festival presented by Cornerstone Roofing.
Mhm.
If they.
Yeah,
They're gonna do it.
I think they're gonna do it. Rory's a good man at giving back to the community, and he loves the idea of like, artists getting together and putting stuff on. So,
Shout out Rory.
And-
Shout out Cornerstone Roofing.
and I'm throwing a music video in for him. So,
He does music.
Rory Huskin Music.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rory Huskin
yeah.
Music, yeah.
He
We
has
went,
that.
we went to the stew with him one time.
Wow, that's inspiring.
No, he's pretty good. I think he does like a country western type vibe.
yeah,
Damn, that's badass. I need to interview him. The Rory Huskin interview coming soon.
Oh, dude, he's a good interview too.
yeah, he loves
He has
it.
a cool story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a crackhead right one time.
At one point, yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. I fuck with crackheads. Like they have the best stories.
I think ex crackheads have the best stories.
No, crackheads and ex crackheads. They have like equal amount of stories.
How was that when you did you interviewed that homeless guy?
3 of them.
How was that?
Amazing.
Like, I always kind of wanted to do that, but like, obviously, like I never like had a real reason to. So like I've always just wanted to kind of be like, hey, why are you homeless? You know, that's essentially what you did, right?
Yeah, basically, the initial conversation, I brought some food and shit, some water, and I was like, hey man, like, I'll give you $10 if you just let me talk to you for 15 minutes. And fucking, there was like a bunch of guys like coming up to be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing talking to this guy? Because the guy I was talking to was pretty old. And I was like, dude, like, I'm just trying to get his conversation. Like, I want to help you guys. I want to start a GoFundMe for y'all. And let's, like, I want to really change y'all. It's like day-to-day lives. And they were like, all right, just don't like take advantage of us type shit. So I was like, no, like, here's some shit, here's some water. And the shit I got the old guy, everyone stole it.
What?
Yeah, right. Like in like 3 minutes, like everyone stole his shit. So right after the interview, I had to get him more stuff. But anyway, it was basically like the old guy went on a trip, and he lost his way. He lost his family. He doesn't really have any family. He was molested and shit at a young age, like super young. Like he didn't really speak on it that much, but he sounded like he was like raped, like hardcore. Like he wouldn't even like when I asked him about his dad, like he just kind of like he was already on drugs and shit, but you could tell when he zoomed out. He just like when he was looking at me, then he just went for like a long time.
As mayor, you should bring back public executions.
Wait,
I'm very open about that, by the way.
So yeah. So can we go in? Can we talk about that? Can we interview you a little bit?
Squeak on it.
So I'm curious because like I've talked about it like casually, even like just Chavis just like chatting, and I'm like, yeah, the homeless situation is like a kind of a big deal. Like, how do you combat? Like, how do you fix that? What's like I haven't heard any like super great plans.
It's the thing is, bro, every fucking mayor candidate is gonna lie and say they have the grand answer. But the thing is, nobody knows. There's no.
Like
there's
a
no
lot of people
cure-all.
are just like, I'm gonna fix it, but it's like no one says how.
There's no cure all for this homeless crisis happening across the whole country because every situation is like that old guy that's 70 years old who was fucking raped fucking 60 years ago, like his situation is gonna be different than the 20-year-old who just lost his job 3 months ago, who just is kind of down on his luck. Like, we kind of have to get these stories straight, and kind of like dig into it individually, because you could have $1 billion and give it to people, but you're just gonna fund the problem unless you they need steps, and they need to be their hand needs to be held. Like, it sucks, but you need to hold their hand to fucking sobriety and to a better life, and then one day you won't have to hold their hand.
Have you ever like attempted that before?
I mean, I've fucking.
Like, have you ever like attempted to like get someone sober?
What have I like tried to do like an intervention?
Yeah, like like some of us have had family members who were like, oh, we're gonna.
I mean, I've had crackhead. Like, everyone in Pueblo has like a fucking crackhead, fucking cousin or uncle, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but they're not gonna get sober unless they want to get sober. You can't make someone get sober. But the thing is that you need to do is you need to make that individual list of who wants to get sober and who wants to, just stay where they're at, because there's people that want help and there's people that don't. And if you don't want help right now, that's fine. You stay where you're at for, another year, 5 years, but the people that want help, let's help you, and let's get you out of this.
Do you think like what do you do with them though? Like, they're just
the people that want help or don't.
No, like, say they're the ones that don't want help, but they're like causing issues like downtown and with businesses and.
Well, that's when the law gets involved. In no matter what situation, you break the law, you go to jail. Like, if there has to be crime and punishment as in any regard in life, so that never stops. So if you break the law, you go to jail.
Break the law, go to jail.
I mean, there's national laws that you have to adhere to. Like, we're not above the law in any situation.
If you get elected as mayor, you should make like a kick-ass film festival day.
I'm down. That mayor actually has power to do that.
Even a film festival month, like you have CISFA, you have us, you have the library, you have Pueblo Film Fest is about to start. Like, if we did a whole month where it was just a whole section of creative stuff, I think it'd be dope. You bring people down to Pueblo, you do like he's dying to do panels, all that kind of stuff.
Anyone watching who's interested in Kick-Ass Film Fest, like, I feel like learning from other people is like, I don't know, I love that shit. I love watching a conversation with someone that's been there and just listen.
So yeah, I like, can't sit still for too long. Like right now, I'm already like losing my mind. But if we were doing like Audible books, I love Audible books because I could do that while I'm at the gym, while I'm working, while I'm doing something. So I'm on the go. That's why I can listen to them on YouTube.
You wouldn't listen like Matthew McConaughey came.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Like Christopher Nolan was here, I'd be like, "Sir, what do you want?"
Yeah.
Like, but I
So
mean,
like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want just like anybody.
yeah.
If it's just anybody, we're not doing it.
Yeah. Do you guys have? We could wrap it up too. It's kind of late too.
I didn't realize how late it got.
11.
How long have we been doing this? How long have we live?
2 hours almost.
No way.
Like hour 30.
Wow. Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
You guys have anything else you guys want to say to the people?
No, I just want to say that we love all the filmmakers.
Yeah.
You know, we listen, and we're trying to fix all the, you know. I think it comes down to perception, but we're making adjustments. You know, we're going to continue get better and better with the, you know, purpose of putting filmmaking on the map for, you know, Southern Colorado, Pueblo, and April 6th, 2024. That's going to be the Kick-Ass Film Fest, and then we
That's
got
the award ceremony.
Yeah, that's the award ceremony. And then we got, you know, filming dates in February.
March 1 through 4th is the filming dates, and award ceremony is April 6th at the Sangre de Cristo Art Center.
Yeah, you can check it all out. Kickassfilmfest.com, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. We'll be keeping you updated. We're shooting promos next month.
So actors,
It's going to be
actresses.
fun. If you want to act in a movie, you want to film a movie or whatever in a movie, hit us up. We might
Let's
be
film
on the
one
spot.
here for. Let's film one here for real. Let's be like
Guys-
fuck a podcast.
Did you get a script?
I gotta make the script. What the fuck?
That's the hardest part, bro.
I could name.
That's the hardest part.
We just did it. We just basically did it.
What?
That's the hardest part for me because I'm not a writer.
What's the hardest part?
Give me a
Writing
blunt.
script.
Give me a blunt. I'll be like,
So-
fuck
be here.
podcasting, and then the person will catch it and they'll be like, "You're right," and they'll pass it back to me and I'll
You
be
could
like,
do that film and you could just like throw it back to yourself.
"Come, what?
You
dude,
just like set up a
am
camera
I,
and then you run over there. And
I'm
you
the
just-
beauty and the brains here, bro. Come on."
No, I mean, yeah. If you want to write a film, maybe look at it.
I was talking about a promo.
The promo has to mimic like a
movie
popular movie
or a show,
Not
or
even a popular movie. I guess.
something that we like that we feel could be changed. So like this year, I'm working on a Hitman video game adaptation based around Kick-Ass, and then I'm doing a Ghostbusters one based around Kick-Ass.
We're doing a Ghostbusters one.
Well,
it was kind of my idea
When
first,
I say
or whatever.
I is directing, so.
I'm gonna do 2 girls, 1
Um,
cup with just me.
Jeez.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have 1 cup. I'm gonna be like,
Gross,
hey,
bro.
are you thirsty?
Gross.
Yeah, I'm thirsty too.
That's sick.
Oh, it's eye catching. That's what it has to be.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, Henderson, Westworld was awesome. Just so you know.
Hey, you know, I have a really good person that looks like Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad. Maybe I could do that.
You need to figure your shit out because I'm
So
sure
I'm
leaving to New York for
so
a week,
I'm-
and when I get back, I start filming.
So I'm doing a promo. I'm directing my first promo, and I've gone back and forth 100 times on what storyline I want to go with. I'm like Friday the 13th because I could make that pretty easy as San Isabel or something.
That's overdone.
Then I'm like, but that's the other part of it. And then it's like Kill Bill. That would be sick, but that's going to be pretty tough with the effects. And then I'm like Breaking Bad because I know a guy that looks just like Bryan Cranston. Oh, and then now I just have a guy that looks just like Nicolas Cage. So I'm like, Gone in 60 Seconds would be cool too. Fast and the Furious. We'll get all these guys with their little Hondas up and down Northern or something.
Yeah, like, I like that.
The Too Fast and Furious.
I like the Fast and Furious one. That's a funny one.
It could be cool in Pueblo.
If you make it funny,
There's actually a guy here in Pueblo that looks just like Vin Diesel too.
Tricked his mom and everything.
He
Should
even
have
dresses
Vin
like him. He has the whole outfit. It's funny.
She put a picture on Facebook saying, "We met Vin Diesel tonight."
At the
I'm
Senate.
fucking dying
At
of
the
laughter.
Senate.
I was like, "Holy shit!"
I was like, who tricked my mama?
I can see that. Shout out Vin Diesel, man. He's the bi like spokesperson. He's bisexual.
Really?
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Really? I don't know that.
I've never heard of
I
that.
love him in the Riddick movies. Those are my favorite.
The only thing I
movies.
know about him is that one time it was on the radio. When I was a kid, it came out on the radio that he was eating at IHOP in Springs,
Wow.
and everyone like rushed IHOP to go meet him. Turns out he's like a big old dickhead to everybody.
I heard he's an asshole.
Yeah. Fuck meeting 100 people at IHOP, bro. Like, I'm just trying to eat my.
No, for sure, 100%.
my
Oh, I
pancake.
I
But
totally
in general,
get
I heard he's
actors.
an asshole.
I totally get actors on that. Like, I would not fucking entertain everybody.
For sure, but at the same time, society has allowed it to be part of the job. So, like people
No, but
say,
if
if
you're
you
doing
become an
public
actor and actress,
But if you're doing
it
public
comes with it.
appearances,
2 point.
like if you're going to a place to
yeah,
do a
but
public
nobody gives a
experience-
fuck, bro. People will follow you to the
If
bathroom.
I'm at IHOP, bro, fuck off. Like I got pancakes. Like,
Speaking
get
of,
out,
that
I'm
sounds
good.
good. I am fucking
My
hungry,
big
bro.
stack. All right. Where can they follow you guys?
Kick-Ass Film Fest at all channels.
All right. Anything else? That's it?
No.
Other than you could do 14K Jacobs me.
D Chavez 228.
And go ahead and give Maxed Out a follow too. They're
Yeah,
great.
Maxed Out Films.
Bow, bow, bow. All right, y'all. Kick-Ass Film Fest, Street Champs. Come get put on. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that shit.